Welcome back, folks. I needed rest, as you can probably imagine if you saw the post. But anyway, I needed rest again. Just haven't been getting enough sleep. Probably due to all the stress and stuff that I've been dealing with that, most people will go through. But I'm still here. And when it comes to different games, I will try to do that tonight and hopefully for the rest of the week. And we'll also, I didn't forget about the Call of Duty game as well. I'll get through that as well. Don't know if I can do that today, but it will be done because I want to see the rest of the campaign, especially since it's entertaining. You know, games that people today can, some of the studios today have forgotten. And when it comes to, as you can probably see in the background, Arrival is going to be coming up with yet another update coming up this Friday. Seems like there is not as much content coming out, but they are still taking their time to produce new heroes. And they're actually going to be releasing a dinosaur this time. I never heard of that character before, by the way, but honestly, if it's fun to play, that's all that matters. Still think this game needs more optimization rather than just, file size being reduced. It really needs that better performance because, when the frame rate is lower, there's a chance that you're going to have, a possibility of input lag. Like when you press a button or something and even if you press it fast enough, sometimes the game will not react in time or react to your input because of the frame rate, among other things. So sometimes, even if you are paying attention, sometimes the game will just not acknowledge your inputs. So that's why having a high frame rate is important. Not just for your movement, but because of the actions that you gotta do. But again, that's nothing new here, but that's something that I just been thinking about because, Starship Troopers Extermination, and I don't know how many of you guys know that game. It doesn't have a lot of players, but when the frame rate does go down, there's a lot of action going on. When I press a button to apply healing on my character, it takes like a good second for it to react because of the frame rate being low. That and things going on in the game itself. So that's something that kind of reminded me that it also happens in my rivals at times. Also, it's kind of unfair that you need to have the quote-unquote best computer to have a higher frame, which is not fair. But yeah, Remedy, that when it comes to my rivals, I've been doing a lot of more White Fox, but I'm also been doing a lot of DPS finally. But even if you are a decent/good DPS player in the game, if your team is not giving you anything to work with, unfortunately, the match will be boring, unfortunately. But when it comes to DPS side of things, let's just pretend for a moment that the matches are fine, like the teams are quote-unquote balanced. The best I can do as a DPS is just be staying near my team and just hope and just protect them from divers as best I can. When it comes to diving itself, I'm not really into that. Barely done that. But I can at least protect my team. That new Manhattan map? To see Remedy here, by the way. That new Manhattan map? It depends on the people you have on your team. But I did bring up Scarlet Witch on this one map. I did bring up Scarlet Witch on the new Manhattan map, and because of the narrow corridors, it does make it easier, or it did manage to work out in that game where I was able to help protect the healers, which is nice. It really does make a big difference if you do have DPSs that actually stay back and pay attention, or at least try to protect their teammates that are keeping the fight going. So it's not just going over the backline, but you also have to remember to protect your players or teammates as well. Again, good luck getting those teammates, even if you tell them in text or voice chat. Yeah, when it comes to projectiles, White Fox is something that I had to get used to. But once you kind of get used to leading your shots in with White Fox is actually pretty fun to do. But again, it also depends on your teammates as well. The melee, the claws that the White Fox uses, is pretty useful against people diving us. It will not always work, but hopefully it can help deal enough damage so that the rest of the players can help finish them off. So that's been pretty fun. I don't know how that whole dinosaur tank is gonna work out on Friday. Again, it looks great. It looks great visually, but when it comes to actual gameplay, when I actually get to try for myself, I have no clue if it's gonna be decent or not. It's also, I mean, visually, it's great, but when it comes to actual gameplay, who knows if it's gonna be good or not. But hopefully, it'll be entertaining. I mean, we already have Jeff, we have the raccoon, we have a fox. We have actually a decent good variety of heroes to play in this game. And now we have a dinosaur. And you know, people are gonna make up the memes of the T-Rex finally, because it does look like a T-Rex in a way, even though it's a dinosaur. And I'm pretty sure, and that apparently, if I'm not mistaken, without looking this up, this Devil Dinosaur character is like, what, 40 years old? Again, I didn't look this up, but that's what people have been saying on social media. It's not a new character. Apparently, it's been on Marvel for who knows how long, but nobody brings it up. Maybe sometimes in media, but sometimes. Anyway, let's try to. I'm gonna be not just gonna be doing Marvel Rivals tonight, but I'll be try to do a couple of other games as well. Especially what this thing is here. It's for simulator games. Also, I am not doing competitive mode right now because it's just too risky. The quality of the matches, the few times I have tried, have absolutely not been encouraging at all. And I'm on the verge of losing Grandmaster 2 again. Granted, I'm still a Grandmaster, but nah, I'd rather have a symbol of, you know, making actual progress at the very least. And I'll still get a medal out of it. It's just bragging rights, really. So, yeah, we're gonna try to do. I'll maybe I'll do at least a match or two before switching games here. But White Fox is something that I genuinely like to play. I barely touch Loki or Adam Warlock, but I do touch the other heroes though, even Jeff. But Jeff is a lot more vulnerable.
Our enemies are near.
That one hurts. A little help, please.
You wish you were this cool. Unicorn, I choose you.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Attacks are futile.
Yep, you're trying to do damage, but your teammates don't help do the picks. Yep. Yep. Again, that was just one moment, but yeah, it can be very frustrating when you don't have teammates backing you up. Anyway, here we go. Let's do this. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is, again, I will do a little bit of Rivals, but it's not gonna be for the whole night. I actually do want to do different things here. Also, if Remedy, if you're still watching, that Call of Duty game from 2009, Modern Warfare 2, it is actually entertaining. It's unlikely that the multiplayer thing will be worth trying or doing, but it can run on modern systems, and the levels are pretty entertaining. The character is surprisingly entertaining, even if you don't remember their names right off the bat. Call of Duty kind of forgot to be entertaining or be interesting. Yeah. Anyway. Also, I'm not afraid to be DPS this time. At least I will play DPS that I can at least make an impact. At least try to make an impact. Here we go. Most healers I can play, which is pretty nice.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Agent F1. I'm going in.
Once again, the obvious thing I will say here, the people that worked on the 3D models and the artists for this game did a really good job. I mean, it is a thing in hero shooters. You need to have the characters, at least for the default cosmetics, to be interesting.
I don't raise my voice. My actions speak for me.
Which is one thing you have to get right, which they did.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
And just like Overwatch, I imagine there are cosmetics in
Shouldn't
Marvel
we both
Rivals
be
that are
retired
not
by now,
that
Cap?
interesting.
Not as long as there's still a brighter tomorrow.
You
to
obviously
fight
get
for,
the more
Logan.
popular
We
ones,
both see
which should not
tomorrow,
surprise you,
bub.
but
Wouldn't exactly call it bright.
at
Maybe
least the
today's the
default
day
ones are
we
interesting
finally changed
for the
that,
most
old
part.
friend.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
And because this game
Got
is
it?
not optimized, if you press a
I'm the
button,
last of
sometimes
my
it will not
people.
respond.
And I
It
plan
can
to
be
make them
delayed even if
proud.
you pay attention, which is unfortunate. It's one thing to save storage space, but I wish the FPS was higher.
Back in the hunt.
Needed a little boost. Thanks. I'll be ship.
But the mission area is yours to capture now.
Pay for your sins.
Run, Fox, run! Team strike, efficient.
An arc.
The
Curious.
mission area is yours.
The moon haunts you. Coming through. Let's dance.
I'm back, and I'll be more sly this time.
Also, it can be very annoying when your DPSs don't do much. Yo, yeah.
Needed a little boost.
And because White is projectile, you know how to give me your shots.
Lost.
Also, your tanks are diving and they don't have enough health. I love when that happens.
Ancestral power!
Boost I needed.
Predator! Moonlight's back in the hunt. I am barely harmed. Spirit revive us!
Double KO.
Clean
Again, you
elimination.
gotta get used to the leading of your shots. Otherwise, you're not gonna hit your target when you're healing as White Fox.
Chong'uet Shigan!
As expected.
Control C's.
You'll want to protect your rear.
Got eyes on some boat coming at you. Needed a little boost. Thanks.
Double KO.
Shouldn't have forced my hand. Spirit revive us!
Again,
Some sort of magic artifact.
I'm just getting lucky shots or lucky picks here.
You've captured
At least I
more
can
than
have
half
fight
of the
back a
mission
little
area.
bit more
Keep
rather than
going.
just freezing players when I
need a
am
medic.
because Luna can freeze, but that's about it. Can't really do much. But at least Claws you can do dash, which is nice. Yeah, so I do like the fact that there's always something else to offer, so you're not just stuck with just one character. Not every character is gonna work for every single game.
I'm an easy target.
Slow beyond counting. Healing. Why would I need healing?
Run, Fox, run!
The area's almost yours.
Back in the hunt.
Thanks.
Sustain! Need assistance!
The moon haunts you.
You fought for your country with honor, Fox.
Berserker! Rage! Take this!
I've survived so much worse.
Whoa, we actually won that. Sweet. Again, it's just quick play, so don't take it too seriously because sometimes it can be a completely different story if you're actually going against a coordinated group.
I don't
Doesn't
raise
matter
my
if it's quick
voice.
play or
My
competitive.
actions speak for me.
10 kills? Okay. Again, if you don't have a hit scan character, you really gotta get used to needing your shots in this game.
30 seconds before you attack.
It doesn't
Get
help
ready.
the fact when the frame rate does go down. Sometimes that can really mess with your aim or
If you
concentration.
assist the Tiger
I
Division,
wish that
I would
wish
grant
the
you full
frame rate was
access to
higher.
our files on Weapon X.
So there are some, there are some games that
chapter's closed.
you can still enjoy
And I
despite the
joined
flaws it
Shield
has.
once. Didn't work out.
Kind of really comes down
What
to
if
personal
I offered
preference.
you our most recent intel on the Mariko
battle
Lasha
There are some
Second
games I
round.
just
timeline?
4, 3,
cannot tolerate,
2,
even if it
1.
has even if it has
All
no
you need to
flaws,
do is capture the
or
mission
just
area.
has flaws that are
Got
just
it?
difficult to look over.
Where is the god of this
Nothing new
place?
here that I'm saying.
Does he fear to meet me?
Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage.
Director's injured! Mayday!
Lightning confinement. Let's do this.
Form change active!
Healing. Why would
Looks
I
like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
Thanks.
My spirit steadies!
Okay.
I have spied a
Good timing! Perfect synergy!
Here we go.
Run, Fox, run! Ancestral power! A decisive strike, Captain!
Sweet. I think I'll take a quick break after this game. After that, it's gonna switch off to something else that's not Rivals. Ooh, 940.
And healing. Why would I need healing?
Spirit revive us!
Found trouble.
Team strike! Efficient!
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I pressed the wrong button. Pressed the wrong button. It should have teleported somewhere else, but yeah,
Take a
whatever.
look behind you.
Your powers are...
I've survived so much worse.
But then again, that's quick play. You get to practice, and eventually you slowly get better. Slowly. It really depends.
About time I started healing. Thanks.
So yeah, Ethan, welcome back. I'll be taking a quick break after this game here. But I've been playing Marvel Rivals again.
Run, Fox, run!
The problem with this game,
Ancestral power!
Got it.
the problem with this game is that this game is not optimized at all.
Spirit revive us!
Double KO.
Yeah, this game, unfortunately,
Armed and
Take a look behind you.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have
I
a
just did
winner.
that naturally.
That's 3.
Together
Why
to
would I need
victory.
healing?
Berserker! Behold God!
I'm still enjoying Marvel Rivals, but I don't force myself anymore. Like, I tried to play competitive for the last week or two, but I was not getting the teammates that I was hoping for. And what, I get MVP? I get MVP. That's me, by the way. Oh. It's quick play, so sometimes you cannot tell if you actually got a decent team that you fought against, or they're just easy. So that's why I don't take it completely seriously, but 8 final hits. Wow. 8 final hits. Somehow did more heals than Jeff. Wow. But yeah, I got MVP somehow. I don't know if it's because the other team was not that good, but I just did what I had to do. But seriously though, Ethan, before I take a quick break here, I imagine Marvel Rivals is not for you. Hero shooters are not for everybody. But this one is entertaining enough, despite all the flaws. Like, for example, this game is not optimized. Say what you want about Rainbow Six Siege, Ethan, but at least the frame rate in that game is overall much higher, and you don't need the best computer in the world to do it. But this game, unfortunately, is not the best in optimization. And the frame rate kind of dips around 90 to 70, then 100, depending on how much action there is going. And when the Doctor Strange portal appears, the frame rate takes a dip. And I don't think it matters if you're playing on PC or console. But that's the Achilles heel of this game. Also the file size. They're addressing that, but still, it's kind of high. Give me a second, I'll take a quick break here. But yeah, I mean, another downside is it's a live service game. What happens when this game inevitably shuts down one day? You have to log in. What happens if you can't log in? Can you do custom games? Can you do custom games or PvE? I'll get back. Okay, I'm back. You know what? Since the thing that I had to take care of was pretty quick, I'll just do one more game and that's it. And then we'll switch over. I think the teammates that I had were not the best either, but I just got used to leading the shots, so. What is this the one where I killed 3 players quickly? Is this what the highlight is? Sometimes the highlight is good, but not always.
Fox run! Ancestral power! Damage sustained! Need assistance! Spirit revive us!
Yeah, that ability where you send that wave to kill or heal players, it never gets old. That never gets old. But then again, the other team was not even stacking up at all. Yeah, and I think that's what some players either know or just don't care. You gotta be stacked, and by stack I mean you gotta be together, but not too close, because sometimes you do have to obviously move, but still. 9:49. Okay, one more. Hopefully I can play White Fox again, or if I'm extremely lucky, I get to be a DPS again.
Pick your hero. Or villain, I'm not judging.
Either I heal or... Okay.
I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine in darkness.
Okay.
Music makes people happy. Heroes make them safe. Maybe I can do both.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Such a noble hero, yet death hangs over you like a shroud.
I've had my share of loss over the years. It's made me who I am.
What if I told you I could return those beloved souls for a price?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Well, hello
All the 10 realms and much beyond.
You know what I've been
lie
doing just for
easily
fun?
within Niflheim's
You know,
borders.
creating fan
I don't
fiction
think
with
that's
AI.
welcoming committee.
It doesn't replace human writers, but it's just fun what the predictions could be. And guess what? The AI is not good at.
Why would I need healing?
And guess what? The AI is not the best at telling stories because I have to add the input myself.
Do a girl like a girl.
I have to add the inputs myself just to improve the story. So yeah, the AI very rarely, if not ever, can create decent first drafts.
Stay away from that Ankh.
AIs are not AI. Doesn't replace human writers or humans. They're just brainstorming tools. Sometimes they can be creative. Other times, yeah.
Strong together. Thanks so much. I like the cold. Kumiho magic!
Ready for counterattacks. They're not going to quit.
This kind of sucks when your teammates don't do enough damage.
I'm making a comeback.
No tanks, so there's no front. But I bet there will be people trying out the dinosaur,
Last
as
minute
usual.
Blow up. I'm hit. Moonlight placed an Ankh. Back in the hunt.
You won't be needing that.
I'm hurt.
You won't be needing that.
One shot.
I am never controlled. Seize this area.
I suck.
I'm taking down.
Thanks so much.
Get me some healing.
Luna! I won't
Yeah, our
forget
teammates are not backing us up. They're not doing enough damage.
I don't think I like these odds.
I'm making a
We got
comeback.
players that are not helping. It's one thing to be learning, but if you know it's not working, well, you're not
Clear
helping
that
anyone.
self.
Heck,
Their
playing
team's
Scarlet
capture
Witch
progress
or
has passed
Punisher
the halfway
would help
point.
here. Even just those two heroes
Pulse
alone can make
charge.
a difference.
Fire.
My spirit's steady.
Take a look behind you.
Moonlight magic. The Ankh is active. Thanks so much. I suck. Go Team Atlas. That's a bad. That one hurts. Gotcha.
David never falls!
Takes cold steel.
We should destroy these Ankhs. We're finding our groove.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
For an encore. There they are.
Good fortune for me.
That definitely helps.
Thanks.
All clear, no more Ankh.
That's better.
Okay.
I was worried.
Ancient Egyptian. Must be one of Moon Knight's.
You also need to learn how to walk backwards in this game.
Glory is almost
And you
yours!
have to fall back.
I am ready to put on a show. We're finding our groove. I am ready to put on a show. That one hurts. I am barely harmed. Call me Holly! I like the cold.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I should be singing lullabies. That definitely helps. See them? We should destroy these oaks.
Control lost!
That's better.
They've almost got it!
Pulse charge! Fire!
I like the cold.
One shot.
Control seized! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Good fortune for me.
Oh, you want that one? Sure. Okay. You know, it's been a while since I played Luna, and I did make adjustments to the mouse here so I can at least be more comfortable with the aim. I did increase my sensitivity just a little bit, and I think it seems to be helping.
Well, hello there.
Doesn't matter if you're playing as a healer or a duelist in this game, you gotta be decent with your aim in this game.
Birthday! 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready!
The stakes have gotten a little bit bigger than the neighborhood, haven't they?
I'm thinking of the galactic neighborhood right now.
And the friendly part?
Oh, it's gonna take more than scrambled timelines to cloud my naturally sunny disposition.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
Alrighty.
2,
Let's see if
1.
they'll counter us this time.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
You heroes can have all the praise. All I
Yeah,
want
I
is
don't
the
think our
prize.
DPSs are
Deal?
doing much damage. Well, I have to do the damage. Or at least enough.
Enemies on approach.
I want this spot. Let's take it. Good fortune.
Everybody's all over the place, which is not helping.
Moon Knight placed an oak.
Kind of vulnerable.
Looks
Yep.
like the mission area is
Our
yours to
team is
capture
all
now.
over the place.
They captured the mission area!
I'm hit. Cover me. Need some help.
Yep, our team is just all over the place. No tank either.
Someone needs a snowball in the face. Glow up.
It's even worse when you're DPS and you're not doing enough damage.
I was born ready.
Doing enough damage where it matters the most.
Defense is compromised.
We're finding our groove. And
No,
I
Knight,
am
we're not
barely
doing
harmed.
competitive today, Knight. I'm just doing one more quick match here just for fun.
I'm nobody's puppet.
I am actually doing Luna Snow today. Playing Luna Snow today. And actually trying to be decent with my aim. But you're still at the mercy of,
We should destroy
teammates.
these oaks.
And right now, our teammates are refusing to
Their
play
team's
tank.
capture progress has passed the halfway point.
But I'll be doing a different game night immediately after this one. This is just a quick play, so regardless if we win this round or not, I'm just gonna switch over to a different game here tonight. Also, would have loved to have started 3 hours earlier
Oaks do
today.
not handle
But
lightning very
again,
well.
I've just been resting quite a bit. I just haven't been getting
Heads up, we
enough
got 'em
rest.
on. That's better.
Lunar strike.
Would have been nice to start earlier so I can at least cover more games like I did. But sometimes you gotta follow what your body's telling you, just rest.
I am ready to put on a show.
An opportunity for combat.
Also, none of our teammates are doing tank here to help us do a front. So it's pretty honestly, pretty boring.
You'll have to keep fighting until
Yeah,
we
I'm
have
doing more heals than some of the DPSs here. Our Hela's pretty awful.
Let's end this.
I never played the original Subnautica.
I'm
It
back
never
in the fight.
actually interested me. Yeah, I don't know about Subnautica. I never played the original. It never interested me. Apparently, this is supposed to be an improvement over the original. I don't know if Subnautica is an interesting game to do. Apparently, it comes out soon. I think I saw Subnautica. I think I remember seeing this on the Steam page like a long time ago sometimes, but this never interested me, even if the graphics are nice.
Get ready.
So who knows? I don't know if Subnautica 2 is gonna is actually gonna improve on things, but I hope it's an actual decent pastime of a game. Also, I've heard of Division 2 as well being on sale, and I did see it on sale a couple times, but I'm not sure if this is a game I do want to do. Apparently, there's a Division 3 or something coming out, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. There's Road 4 as well, which is apparently coming out soon. There's also Forza Horizon 6 as well, but again, I'm not really sure.
All you need to do is capture the
I'm not
mission
really
area.
sure.
Got it?
But you'll be quite interested, or at least a little bit interested, to know what game I'll try to revisit after this one. Again, this will be the last round, so I'm gonna be switching after this one. Also, I think my aiming is a little bit better now.
Be your best self.
Now that I actually adjusted my positioning with the desk that I have here, so hopefully it will be enough.
Do I throw like a girl?
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Thanks so much.
See an arc destroying on.
I am ready to put on a show.
Also, our teammates are not protecting our teammates are not protecting the healers. They're so focused on the front, they're not focusing on the back. And there are some, and you know, when I did play as a duelist, I do protect my teammates as much as I can, especially when you play healers that you're not supposed to do what they're supposed to be doing.
Capture the mission area.
Yeah, our three DPSs are honestly pretty awful. They're not protecting the back, especially when you get the player diving. It is very, very frustrating and disappointing when you got players that just don't do what they're supposed to be doing. Honestly, it's really boring more than anything, because there's nothing much you can do.
There they are.
And no, even if you are decent or good with a healer or hero you play, there's only so much you can do. One really bad teammate can really ruin the whole game, or you're not gonna be able to do much. So, it's really boring.
The moon haunts you.
Kumiho magic.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I don't have to be center stage.
I am Groot.
Snowball fight.
Must resist.
Strong together.
It really is boring when you got teammates that don't give you anything to still go on. It really is boring. Like this one here, nope. They're DPSing and they're not even that good at it.
I'm making a comeback.
They've almost got
And I actually got more kills than at least one DPS. Again, it's really boring when you got teammates that don't do anything or don't do enough to help you. And when you're hoping to practice a little bit more, it's even more disappointing. It's honestly really boring.
I'm hurt.
Yeah, this is boring.
until we have a winner.
We should destroy these orcs.
The other team is not better, not
I can be
necessarily,
reckless now.
but it's certainly boring when your teammates don't do anything. And I'm not even gonna look at the results game because that was pretty forgettable. No, seriously, I'm not even gonna look at it. So what we're gonna do is you know, Void Crew is coming out with another update night. If you're still watching, Void Crew is coming out with another update. I don't remember when, but it's going to be coming out soon. Yeah, I still pay attention to this game. Still one of the best space roguelites that I've come across. Also, Garry's Mod. I don't know if you personally like playing night. I don't know if you don't personally like playing Garry's Mod. How big is Garry's Mod? 6 gigabytes, not too big. But Garry's Mod actually has a community Among Us server. They don't have it online all the time, but they do have it online, and it has similar features to Goose Goose Duck, proximity voice chat especially. I don't think the original Among Us ever patched that in. I don't think so. I stopped paying attention to that. No, because I need to keep installing Counter-Strike. Wait, you don't have to install Counter-Strike, or I'm pretty sure Gary's Mod is completely separate. Pretty sure that is separate, unless I am not mistaken. Because Gary's Mod, it should be separate. I don't think there has been any change in Among Us here. Nostalgia mode, nope. Oh, half the map. Well, I'm not. No, well, you don't need half the maps if you're going to the community servers. When you go for Gary's Mod, I'm not talking about the Counter-Strike maps. I'm talking about the community servers. And pretty sure you can just you join those servers, they'll just download it for you. But again, I don't really know what that's like. But that's you should, if you're going for a community server, you're gonna be downloading custom assets anyway. So, is there any? I don't think Among Us, I'm pretty sure there has been no change. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I pretty sure Among Us though. Oh, you need Counter-Strike. Oh. Hmm. Well, I didn't know that. I thought Gary's Mod can be completely separate, even though it clearly has custom assets, or even though it has Counter-Strike assets. Oh boy. Yeah, well, I did revisit Void Crew and actually play as a gunner like you did. Pretty easy. A lot easier due to the ship systems, but it's entertaining. And for Modern Warfare 2, I will definitely go over this soon. It's a fun arcade type game. Even if I'm not playing in the highest difficulty. But oh boy. Alright, so what I will try to do to revisit, even if I don't do this all the time, is again, I don't really know if Subnautica 2 is even worth playing, because I don't know if my interest on Subnautica 2 is gonna be any different to Subnautica. I think I have seen Subnautica a couple of times, gameplay footage on YouTube a couple of times, but I was never really interested in it. I mean, the whole underwater gameplay seems interesting, but again, I don't know if I'm actually gonna stay interested in it like I did with Void Crew. Well, Forza Horizon is I do have the steering wheel unit for this. I don't know if this is gonna be interesting because there's a test drive game that came out either last year or this year, and it was disappointing to say the least. So this one, I would not be too surprised if it will be a disappointment. But who knows? I just hope it will be decent. Deep Rock Galactic is releasing a new co-op game. You know Deep Rock Galactic, but this one is Rogue Core, are completely different. Again, it's coming out soon on May. I don't know, that's gonna be decent. And Division 2, I don't know if this is worth doing, even if it was on sale. I know there's a demo, but I really don't know if it's worth doing. I don't know. And sometimes the demo doesn't always tell you the full picture either. So, who knows? Even with the full game, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I'm probably getting close to the point of removing Division 2 and removing it from my wish list, since it's been on the back of my mind, but eh. Also looking forward to Bubsy. This will be a fun indie game to play for a few hours. Artwork looks really good. A decent PUBG game, finally, after all these years. But anyway, the next game that I'll be doing here is going to be this one. I'm going to put the steering wheel into place. And, well, it's been a while, but, I'm gonna switch the category here, and, I'm actually going to try to play something that I have not done in a very long time. Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator, but I'm probably going to be focusing on American Truck Simulator more, though. Apparently, they're going to be introducing vehicles in this game that are not trucks, so you can actually play the game with just, you know, actual cars in real life. So I have no clue how that is going to. I don't know how that's going to work out. Why is this Steam thing so laggy? Why is this thing so laggy? Yeah, I'm not even using all the resources, and Steam is laggy. But anyway, both American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator 2 are gonna get normal civilian vehicles soon, not just trucks. They still haven't released it yet, but it'll be interesting. So it's not just, you know, driving trucks, it's gonna be driving cars. Not sure how that's gonna work out, but that'll be interesting. Um, but I'm going to revisit the American Truck Simulator here. I'm actually behind on DLCs here. I mean, I actually have more DLCs of American Truck Simulator. Thankfully, very fortunate to have more of than Euro Truck Simulator 2. Just, just missing just missing 3 state DLCs of the map expansions, but it's still a good amount though. But I'm gonna try to see if I can play American Truck Simulator just for fun. Also, let me just make sure I got this steering wheel activated. Okay, good. It's on. I also got this Moza over here, making sure that it's lined up. I honestly do not know the settings for Moza that well. I mostly keep them on default, and I just quickly go into this little programming just to make sure that want to upgrade. Okay. I swear I updated this like a few days ago, and apparently there's already another update. So we're gonna have to do this first before launching the game. If you happen to own a racing wheel yourself, you're probably gonna have to do this. It does require updates every once in a while, just like Steam games or software updates. And yes, even though this racing wheel is definitely more suited to racing games, but it can still work on, you know, even it can still work pretty well on American Truck Simulator game. When it comes to BeamNG, that game with this same steering wheel is a bit tricky to use. Maybe because the turning radius is completely different. You have to be very specific about it in that game. But when it comes to American Truck Simulator, it's a lot more realistic. So, okay. But yeah, I'm unfortunately behind on a couple of state DLCs on Missouri, Iowa, and Louisiana, but at least I got most of the other DLCs at least. More than most, so I still got quite a good amount of map. Still got a good amount of the map to go through. There we go. Turn this on, and we're gonna do launch with DirectX 11. I stopped playing Counter-Strike 2. Just not really that interested. Sometimes I do play Counter-Strike. Sometimes I do play Counter-Strike Source for nostalgia, but that's about it. Also, I did finish the grinding or the leveling in this game. I did have mods to help me out with it, but I keep this game mostly stock now. It's not worth getting the mods because it can really ruin your progression, and it's a pain in the ass to you want to reset? Do you want to reset? Whatever. Gotta wait for this thing to sign in. Yeah, it's been... I have played this game a couple of times recently, but I haven't actually made a new save yet. It's been a while. February? Okay. Let's load. Gotta wait for this thing to load. Oh, that's a darn shame. You know, yeah. Apparently Illinois is out now. But I can't go there. Don't have Missouri, Iowa at all. I'm missing Louisiana. Oh well. Maybe later at some point I'll get there. I've been focusing. I've been keeping my mind mostly on more on American Truck Simulator than Euro Truck Simulator 2. Obviously, because I live in North America though, and apparently they're going to be adding British Columbia up here at some point. So that'll be interesting to see. But anyway, let's try to do. Oh, come on. Let's just do a quick travel there. Let's try to do something challenging. Let's do something challenging because I really have not touched this game in a long time. Let's go to Freight Market. And what is the most expensive job that we have? Something that expensive. Would be nice to see Illinois, Missouri, Iowa, and Louisiana, but unfortunately I don't have those DLCs. It's been a while. But I do have all the jobs in the game. I have all the perks, so what is... Alright, this is the best price per distance job in the entire game so far. Or 280,000. Okay. About 1,846 miles. Okay, this should be interesting. We're gonna go to Sacramento. Just gonna do a quick travel. Alright, so navigation, world. Oh, they need to do that. Quick travel, Sacramento. Alright, let's do something challenging that I don't always do. I hope I can remember. I hope I remember the controls. And speaking of which, I forgot to change the scene here as well. Let's see if I remember this properly. Let's try. I hope I can remember the settings here. Nope. Nope. I actually do have the camera plugged in, but it's not responding for some reason. Holy crap, there's so many freaking cameras. Please tell me I got the right one. C920. That's the one. But this one, nope, that's the wrong one. For some reason, it's not responding. Weird. I think somewhere along the way, this camera that I have on the top of the screen, it just doesn't respond at all. Nope. 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 Yeah, I got the wide camera here, but for that one though, it is not responding for some reason. I think it's something somewhere along the way. It just kind of forgot that it exists. It's not activating either. Oh boy. Boy. Trying to remember. background. Nope. Okay, this is it. This is what I remember. This is what I remember. Okay. Alright, so... Yeah, this camera that I have on top of the computer, I think I may have to register that. Oh boy. I have an STF webcam that I actually got from got a while ago, but for some reason it's not activating. Maybe it's because it's been a while since I have used it. That's why it's not registering. It used to have a name, but unfortunately it is not responding. Wait a minute. What if I went on Discord? Maybe that'll help. Because I'm pretty sure it's still plugged in, plugged into the computer. Nope. That's not it either. See, I got this camera in front of me, but for some reason the camera on top of it is not responding because it's offline right now. Oh boy, it's not responding at all. Oh, that's wonderful. I have to unplug it somehow if I remember where it's plugged in, but that'll be for another time. It's like it kind of forgot that it exists in a way, but whatever. Moving on. Let's just I got the important thing, which is the 2 cameras that I have here. This is not like a game that I do all the time, but hey, let's try it. Okay, we've got the desktop audio here. Microphone's working. Turn this preview off. Let's do it. Like I said before, I'm missing a couple of jobs, but whatever. So, drive. There we go. You know, I kind of forgot that I need to have socks for this. Hold on. It feels really weird when you touch the foot pedals of your simulator setup and you don't have socks on, so you need to wear them. Okay, let's try it. Alrighty, back to this game. Again, feels weird, but the more time, but the more you do it, you start to remember. Also, you can be reckless. You know, I was in Florida last year, and even though this is not Florida that we're in right now, it feels pretty familiar. Oh, and I missed the freaking stop. Wonderful. But I have a very simple fix for that. Autosaves. Please tell me that was the autosave. Please tell me that was the correct autosave that I just loaded in. I should have looked at it. Excuse me. Nope, that was not the correct save. That was the wrong autosave. Okay, not... Oh boy. So the autosave did not show up at all. You would think after you would think after you spawn into the map for the first time after a quick travel, you would get an autosave. You don't. Whatever. Just go back to Sacramento again. Do a freight market. Pretty sure that's the best job. Oh. Oh. That's wasn't expecting to get this. I only had these jobs, so it can change at a moment's notice. Okay, back to quick travel again. Where's Ardmore? All right, back to the freight market, and this time we'll do this one instead. 2,000 miles. Why not? I'm trying to remember the controls. That's not it. Nope. Nope. Okay. Truck damage report, repair all. Okay. Let's try this again. Still, should be decent even if I'm missing a couple of state DLCs here. I wonder what it's actually like to drive those civilian vehicles when you're not doing a truck in this game. Will they nail the feel of those vehicles right? Who knows? It's nice that you can actually play this game on a high frame rate. Imagine even more so if you have a very huge monitor set up here. But still, even with just one monitor, this is still pretty good in my opinion. Three miles to go. Also, I turned off the traffic penalties. We're just gonna have fun. Most of these highway setups are pretty similar. There's that autosave that I was curious about. I guess you have to drive a little bit, and it doesn't exactly show up if you... It doesn't always show up unless you start driving. You would think the autosave feature will show up. I don't know if it's in the setting, but you would think it would show up after you quit travel. Okay, this will be the longest job that I'll do. And yeah, we're gonna ignore red lights. I believe this is the place. I believe that's the trailer that we gotta grab, yeah? Freight market. 2,000 miles, 300,000. Why not? That's it. Also, we can just cheat. It's nice that you can be casual in this game, even if you're not the best. Speaking of which, the lights. Nope. Nope. Trying to remember the freaking settings. Nope. Trying to remember the settings. That's the horn. Nope. Nope. There it is. Okay. Okay. $2,000 miles to go. I wish there was more weight to these pedals on the ground, but whatever. This is manageable. I don't know if I should make the I don't know if I should make the sound for the truck louder so you can hear what's going on, but I don't know. We'll see. I rarely get feedback on that. I don't know if it's because this is not one of my more popular games that people actually can watch and comment on, but for me personally, I'm just very fortunate to be in the mood for this. And again, at least this game is nice enough to be appealing to both casual and, you know, hardcore truck simulator players. So again, you don't have to be the best at this, but it's still manageable. I do like the UI changes, so at least it's more obvious, so you don't have to you don't have to squint your eyes at the dashboard right in front of you. So that's nice. So yeah, 2,000 miles, but we're not going to be driving the speed limit. We'll drive as fast as our truck can go. And even if everything's scaled down in this game, it's still fun. It's still nice to have the sense of, you know, driving into areas that you've never been to before. But, you know, but for truckers, it's just Tuesday. I do remember, you know, Euro Truck Simulator 2 back in the day. The game was stuttering so much, and I think it still does to this day, but probably not as much. So at least there was some progress made there, at least. Again, like I was saying earlier, you know what I've been doing? I've been just having fun writing fan fiction. Well, mostly the AI comes up with it, but you know what? AI is never gonna completely replace human writers, because when I look at the writing that the AI produces, you know what most of the time happens? I have to add in more prompts and details to make the story better, or at least a bit more interesting, because the AI could not be creative enough. I mean, the AI will simply do exactly what you told it, but for the AI to be creative, that's not always gonna happen. Sometimes it can be creative, but the human mind can simply be a lot more creative than the AI. Can this thing keep lane? No, it can't. But then again, whatever. Wait a minute. I'm trying to remember the controls for this thing. The engine is A, but oh crap! There we go. I'm trying to remember the cruise controls. Where are the cruise controls for this thing? The only downside when you have this many buttons on your steering wheel is that there's no way you're gonna remember all the buttons. It would be nice to have a visual, but no, you're not likely gonna remember every single one. Where is the cruise control settings? Nope. Nope. No, that's not there. There's the cruise control. There's the cruise control, but I don't know. It's I'm trying to remember the button for cruise control if I have one. Yeah, that's not working. Nope. Hold on. I think it got reset at some point, but let me try it. Let's try it now. Oops, I messed up. Whoops. That's what happens when you're distracted. But no big deal because we have this save file right here. So we lose a bit of progress, but not enough. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. See? And let's see if we can do this properly this time. I do like the UI changes. I don't think this was available in the original. Like it was always the dashboard in front of you, unless there was a separate modding menu or something that you had to do. But it's nice that it's on the default game now. It's a nice improvement. And also good for casual players as well. Okay, let's try cruise control. Let's try to get our speed up to as fast as we can. And let's see what happens. Actually curious if this adaptive cruise control is actually good like it says it is. Yeah, let's try to get our speed to at least 80 miles per hour if we can. Yeah, this trailer is not gonna make us go 100 miles per hour this time, but it's gonna be good enough. There we go. 80. There we go. It's nice to relax your foot. Just enjoy the ride for once. I don't know if this, I don't know if the truck is actually good at staying in our lane, but let's see if we can do it. I let go of my steering wheel just now, just to see if it's good at keeping the lane. Nope. Let's go to the settings again. I was wondering about this actually. Gameplay, the adaptive cruise control, and lane keep assist, lane assistance. Okay. Let's try to do lane keeping support. Well, I don't know how good it is, but let's find out how good it is. There we go. Okay, it just helps you pay it just helps you it just act it helps you correct if you are not paying attention. Okay, that's nice. It's not like it's not like, you know, some of the real life cars where it can actually, you know, do a pretty good job, you know, where you don't have to touch the steering wheel at all. But that's still pretty good. That's the only setting I had to change. Just, you know, have a control of, you know, how far your adaptive cruise control is going to be. That's really nice. And then that actually will probably help make this game more tolerable. Again, we still got another 1,900 miles to go, but hey, it's nice to do something relaxing for once. Also, this lane assist feature, I think it's decent. It's obviously could be better, but for a game this scope, why not? It's fine. You still have to be paying attention when you're steering, but it's fine. And I can tell you, it can be difficult to read the instruments right in front of you. So, again, having the option for the HUD to be available on the left side of the screen, that's the default setting, so you can tell which instruments are on. That is so nice. It really is. Yeah, this game and the developers have been going for over 10 years. I can understand why the DLCs have to be priced that way, because that helps, you know, help keep the workers paid so they can continue to make more for this game. I mean, it is a business after all. And if you're doing a good job keeping your customers happy, that's all you really need at the end of the day. Another 1,900 miles to go here. And I do, my personal opinion, I kind of prefer American Truck Simulator a little bit more over Euro Truck Simulator 2, because you do have, obviously, you got way more straightaways to relax when it comes to this game. Well, Euro Truck Simulator 2 is you don't get as much straightaways, but I guess it comes down to personal preference. It really is personal preference to how much you want to enjoy. I'm actually curious how good this adaptive cruise control is. It can get pretty tiring, you know. Even on your racing wheel setup and the pedals, it can get tiring just to press up and down, just to accelerate and decelerate. It can get pretty tiring, but it's nice to have, you know, quality of life features, because I don't think adaptive cruise control was a thing in this game at all back in the Euro Truck Simulator 2 days before this game came into existence. But these games are pretty much identical to each other, so yeah. I don't remember how much of the frame rate I have it capped. I don't remember what the frame rate cap is, because it's been a while since I've touched either Euro Truck Simulator 2 or American Truck Simulator, but I'm glad that this game is optimized. Yeah, that notification, it used to be on the bottom right, but now it's on top of the screen. So again, nice quality of life changes into both of these games. Again, regardless if you're casual or you're a hardcore simulator guy. I am not hardcore. It's been a while since I've touched this game. I think it was since February since I touched this game. As much as I like to keep the mods that I previously played, it's just too much work just to keep an eye on which ones are working and which ones are not. Oh, I forgot. You can just keep going. Okay. Speaking of which, what other settings to resume your when it comes to cruise control? Is there any way to have a shortcut for it? I just want to resume the speed that I was in. Cruise control, resume. Okay, I think that's the closest compromise I can do. Okay. This is gonna be obvious, but when it comes to simulator games like this, regardless if you race or you're just relaxing like I do with this, you have to be in the mood for it. I'm very casual with this, thankfully, so I don't have to be the best at this. It's nice to just relax and just have a fun time. Another 1,800 miles to go. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I may have to cut this short in case it goes on for way too long. But it's nice to at least show off on screen for you folks out there that I haven't forgotten about this game. I certainly have a lot more Steam games on my Steam library that I really need to go through at some point, but I'm just going through what my wonderful brain is telling me to do. There's no way you can have your hands on everything, unfortunately. I wish it was that simple, but no, it's just not. It's not possible. Especially if you got a lot of stuff going on in your personal life too that everybody has to go through. Although it's, oh, hold on a second. This lighting. Please tell me I got it right. Oh, that's the... I'm trying to remember the controls that I have for this truck here. I think I got most of it, I think. Yeah, I believe we have covered about either 300 or 400 miles by this stage. We're not doing too bad. I know there are mods that can improve the graphics in this game, among other things, but honestly, trying to keep track of all the mods and figuring out which break or do not break after a single update, that's too much. It really is too much. I used to have 20 mods or something recommended to by community members a while ago, but after the latest patch that did improve the game significantly, in my opinion, I didn't want to go through and figure out which ones work and which doesn't. And no, the game doesn't tell you. The game doesn't always tell you which ones work and which do not. I mean, it's nice that the game tries to tell you, but it's not doesn't really assure you anything. You just have to hope that the authors for the mods are active and will pay attention to every single game update that comes out. Also, we can have high beams on at all times. Not exactly you can do that in real life. It's nice. I have not actually played on a multiplayer server with this game yet. I don't know how easy or difficult it is to get that set up, but maybe that's something to try at some point. Again, more straightaways in this game, and that's why I kind of lean more to American Truck Simulator compared to Euro Truck Simulator 2. The game does try to make you explore this map, and there are some roads that don't appear on the mini-map, but for me personally, that's not enough to go out of my way to explore them, especially if they're not completely accurate to the real-life locations. I bet there are people out there that have already found most of them by now, but it's nice to know that there is that option at the very least to go out and explore. I think I'll play this game for another 15 minutes, which is not going to be enough to cover this run here, but at least I'll have an autosave for it. And it's something that I'll continue on either off-screen or on-screen again. Really gonna cover more games. I am fortunate enough to have completed Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem. Those two games are fine, but they're definitely not the best or Game of the Year games to me. They'll entertain you, but they'll not necessarily they'll not necessarily have the lasting appeal in the long run, unfortunately. Well, at least the game doesn't penalize you if an AI does that. Yeah, it's kind of unfair when some of the AI will do a lane change despite you clearly being in your proper lane, and they just decide to hit your trailer. At least they don't. At least you don't take a hit. Maybe the people that are making this game are aware that the AI in this game is flawed. Could be better. Like I said, I'll play this game for another 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna switch to another game here and see if I can do something else with the limited time that I have left. Even from this point of view, I think the game looks fine graphically. Obviously, it does become more interesting when you do approach, more distinct locations in real life, like Las Vegas and among other places. But I mean, the whole point of this game is, get you the feel of, you're driving your life away, literally. Alright, 1,600 miles, and we started off around 2,000 or so miles. Not doing too bad at the moment. Oh, let me guess. And we just zigzag through that just fine. That's fine. not in bad shape. No hits, nothing. Just let's keep on trucking. Even I do this habit of, you know, driving in a long highway in real life. You just do whatever you gotta do just to keep your focus on the road. Even though Teslas exist, and probably other cars with similar technology to what Tesla has, I don't completely trust the auto drive technology completely. Because just like any tech, there is a chance for it to fail. So that's not something you can completely rely upon. You know, I think that webcam that's on top of the computer, I think that might be the I think that might be the one that's causing noise every once in a while. It just activates and deactivates, and yeah, it's something that I may have to unplug or plug back in, because it's not getting registered at all. Or maybe I just have to restart the computer and just hope that thing will show up. I'll try to see how much distance I can cover in the next 15 minutes. So it's 11 p.m. right now here where I'm at, and when 11 p.m. hits, so 11:15 p.m. hits, I'm just gonna see if there's anything else on the Steam library that I have not that I haven't covered yet, or maybe something worth revisiting. I was thinking of possibly maybe Final Fantasy 14, or hopefully something else on the Steam library that pops up that I might try. I was thinking of Oblivion or Skyrim and installing these unofficial patches just to make the games run more stable, because those games have even with the official patches that Oblivion has, or Skyrim has, there are still bugs that still have not been patched officially. So the modders had to step in and do it. Similar to what Stellar Blade had. I don't think Stellar Blade is ever going to get another patch, but I'm pretty sure the modders have already gone through that and just, you know, add in some fixes that are necessary to the experience. It's the first time in a while we have to slow down this much to make a turn, and we're gonna cheat. I challenged myself just to try to drive in all 18 gears that this truck has. At least I don't get penalized for stalling the vehicle if I don't shift to the right gear. Keep it going. Got about 10 minutes left on this. And it looks like we're covered 500 miles so far. I had to press the escape menu. I have to go back to another menu just to know where we're driving to. I think we're driving to the west coast, if I am not mistaken. So we still got quite a ways to go. Wow. Why is the FPS so low? Like 46 frames per second. Really? 46 frames per second. Why is it so low? 40 frames per second. Really? Wow. There's really not much going on here. Why is the frame rate so low? Wow, I was wondering what was going on. Yeah, there's no... Oh, wait a minute. I think this might be it. I don't know. Let me try that. Just put it back to 100%. Why is the frame rate so low? Yeah, even my GPU is not even working that hard. I mean, don't tell me I have to go back to the regular mode just to get more FPS. While in the main menu, it's fine. Okay, you know what? Let's just try it. Let's just try it. I'm actually curious. Why is the frame rate so low? Let's go back to... Let's quickly go to Euro Truck Simulator 2 and change one setting. Let's go... Let's play the game normally. Yeah. Why is it 40? I mean, the frame rate should not be running that low. Should be able to run in high settings, no problem. That doesn't make sense. Okay, go to this setting here. Gameplay. Lane departure warning. Change that to lane keeping. Keys and buttons. Cruise control is going to be that. Adaptive cruise control is going to be that. And I think that's about it, really. The frame rate should not be that low. 40 frames per second, but there's nothing going on. I mean, even my GPU and CPU are not working that hard. That should not cause this much slowdown. Yeah, getting about 60 frames per second here. I don't know. Is it because of the Windows updates or something? But it should not be running that low. Yeah, let's go play this game normally. I mean, granted, I do have some settings on Ultra, but that should not be causing so much slowdown. In the menu, it's fine. Okay. 12. This is the latest autosave we have. Let's try it again. I was wondering why it looked a little choppy. Like the frame rate is going all the way down to 40. That should not be happening. I think I remember the FPS being much higher before. Yeah, so I don't have DirectX 11 this time, so I'm just playing it normally. Will that increase the FPS in any way? See, in this main menu here, it's fine. But as soon as you start driving, that's a different story. Okay. See, now the FPS is much higher now. It seems like on DirectX 11 it's worse. Okay, so let's go back to the graphics settings here. Put it on 200%. We can afford 200%. Yeah, now the FPS is much higher, like around 60. Yeah, I don't think DirectX 11 is the choice anymore. Can't believe the FPS is that low with DirectX 11. I mean, as long as I got 60 plus FPS, I don't mind at all. Alright, this is more like it now. I'm getting higher frame rate. But why is the frame rate so low? Seriously, why is it that low? Why is it going 50 or 40? Is it because of the settings that I had turned on or something? That's bothering me now. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, the menu, it's... Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me try this here. The game relies on a single CPU. So I have to turn down some settings. In mirror settings, I think that those are the ones I have to turn down. Yep. I don't know if that's gonna fix the issue completely, but yeah, the game's heavy reliance on a single CPU core than the GPU. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, even my CPU and GPU are not being used up entirely. Really, there's really nothing that should not be causing that much slowdown. I don't know if they're gonna fix that though. Whatever. Well, I did keep the promise though that I would at least try something else. Before I take the steering wheel off, I gotta make sure this unit is turned off. There we go. Gotta make sure it's turned off so it's not consuming power or still active, especially if I go to a different game. That's something that I gotta turn down the settings on. Oh wow, can't believe the settings. Can't believe the settings would go down that much. But oh well. I think that explains why the frame rate is kind of low at times. It's not necessarily because of your computer, it's because of the game. Oh well. So something else to kill time on. That's not Marvel Rivals. Void Crew requires a significant amount of time. You know what? Let's just do Modern Warfare 2. I was gonna do that tomorrow, but might as well just do that. Let's just do that. Trying to... Let's go back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and hopefully this thing will run. Oh, speaking of which, let me just turn off the... let me just turn off this additional camera. There we go. Yeah, this camera here at the very top of my desk, I think that's why that sometimes activates and deactivates. Royce. That's a new name. I've never played this game, but I have seen some of the missions here, so we're just gonna... Yeah, this is arguably where Call of Duty was arguably in its peak. And even I'm not a very good Call of Duty player, but even I think this is very entertaining. So let's go back to this. I'm actually being curious. I know this mission personally, but I don't really remember how this goes. But let's just see how this goes. I can't believe this game, does something that I don't think newer Call of Duties do. It asks if you're going to be offended or not. So, well, anyway, here we go. Let's see. I remember this mission being social media. You're telling me nobody noticed? Can you go this hallway here? Nope.
Up the stairs. Go. Let's go. Go up.
Even though this game is from 2009, it still looks pretty good graphically after all these years without mods. This is basically a walking simulator. Yeah, this is a walking simulator level. I don't have to do anything. Seriously, I don't have to do anything. Oh, I can see some of the things glitching out a little bit. Even though this is from 2009, there's still quite a bit of details in this level compared to some of the newer games. I wonder how much of this level you can actually explore. No? Can you go to this door? No. Yep, you can go to this entire section and not do anything. So far.
Let's go.
There's no... Oh, you can just walk through these things. Okay. You can actually use the elevator. You can actually use the elevator or no?
Let's go.
It's still a pretty detailed level, so...
Keep moving.
They're right on time. Check your weapons and ammo.
I've waited a long time for this.
Haven't we all?
This way, let's go. Go.
Zakhaev.
FSB, take him out.
Regenerating health.
Keep moving.
Can you damage these NPCs from a distance here? I don't know. I know you can go a lot faster than this, but I'm actually curious to see how much of this level you can do.
Go, go, go! Move it! Man down! He's dead! Leave him! Go, go! Keep moving.
How much NPCs spawn here?
I have no patience for cowards.
I'm not a coward, I'm just exploring this entire level. Just to see how much you can... Oh. Again, you can actually go through this entire level without firing a shot. Not a single shot. Oh yeah, you can tell the backgrounds are low res, but still pretty entertaining. Again, more details in some of these older games. Again, more details in some of these older games than the newer ones. Again, nice detail.
They're right on time. Check your weapons and ammo. go.
Alright, I'm gonna I'm gonna ignore the background. We're just gonna go to this level like the game wants us to. But it still looks pretty good after all these years.
FSP, take them out. Let's go.
Second floor window! Copy that. Second floor window. Go, go! Behind the boss!
Where did my grenade launcher go? Ah, whatever.
Behind the boss! Over by the landing gear!
I'm surprised those cops on the right and the left side are not flanking us. Yeah, those cops on the left should have killed us by now. Whatever.
Over by the landing gear!
Again, pretty straightforward. Not much to say here. And you got more than enough ammo to do this.
Stay clear of the jet engine!
30 seconds. Go. This way. Let's go. Hallway clear. Hold your fire.
No шевелитесь! Get in! We've sent a strong message with this attack, Makarov.
That was no message. This is a message. The American thought he could deceive us. When they find that body, all of Russia will cry for war.
So they're not suspicious of the ambulance lead. Whatever. Yeah, people still talk about that level after all these years. It kind of is a walking simulator for the first bit. Then after a while,
The
you can
Russians ain't
actually
gonna
have to
let
do
this
something.
massacre go unanswered. It's gonna get bloody.
Too right, mate. Now in the eyes of the world, they're the victims. No one's gonna say a word when the Russians club every American they can reach.
Makarov was one move ahead. Now he's left thousands of bodies at the feet of an American.
We're the only ones who know it was Makarov's up. Our credibility died with Allen. We need proof.
Follow the shell. Alejandro Rojas.
Never heard of him, sir.
You know him as Alex the Red. He supplied the assault.
I believe this is the same voice actor. This is the same actor for Aliens.
He's our ticket to
Forgot his
Makarov.
name. That voice, pretty sure that's him.
Ghost, the plates are a match.
Copy. Any sign of Rojas right hand man?
Negative. It stopped twice already. No sign.
Yeah, the audio mixing is
Stopped again.
kind of
Stand
all
by.
over the place. You can't control the volume, unfortunately.
Got a positive ID. Whoever these guys are, they're not happy to see him. Ghost, we have a situation here. Get down! Get down! Wait, it stopped again. Stand by. Got a positive ID. Whoever these guys are, they're not happy to see him. Ghost, we have a situation here. Get down! Get down! Getting away, Roach! Let's go! Let's go! Ghost, a driver's dead. We're on foot. Meet us at the Hotel Rio and cut him off if you can. Roger, I'm on my way. He went into the alley. Non-lethal takedowns only. We need him alive.
Okay. And even the music sounds more interesting and compelling than some games that you can get nowadays.
Go for his leg. He's down. Roach, this is gonna take some time. Go with Meat and Royce and check out the favela for any signs of Rojas. That's where this guy is headed.
Let's go. Remember, there are civilians in the favela. Watch your fire out there. Meat, get these civvies out of here. Roger that.
Este lugar não é seguro! Sai daqui! Não neste estoque, Buda! Target at 10 o'clock! Bravo 6, be advised. We engage enemy militia below our nose. Roach, I'm with you! Watch the rooftops! Go! Come on, get out! We're right on the roof of the two-star building! Contact, 1 o'clock!
Again, this is entertaining. And I'm not a Call of Duty guy.
Give me a sit rep. Over.
Lots of militia, but no sign of Rojas over here. Over!
Copy that. Keep searching. Let me know if you see him. Out.
Roach, move up! Let's go!
Meet us down! I repeat, meet us down!
Again, I wish the audio mixing was a little bit better.
Copy that. Keep searching.
Yeah, when it comes to volume, all you can do is make it higher and lower. That's it. Again, even though the textures are low res, a bit on the low res on some cases, it still looks pretty good. It looks pretty good after all these years.
Friendly fire! Meet us down! I repeat, meet us down!
Yeah, regenerating health. Just like Mass Effect 2 did. Or was it Mass Effect 1? Oh, and the grenade got me. Lovely. I believe we did get a check. Well, it's a good thing I'm playing this on regular difficulty. No way I'm doing this on high difficulty. Okay. I think the arenas here are what's keeping me engaged. Are these enemies respawning? I don't think we can jump over these walls, can we? Interesting. Do we go upstairs or can't climb up?
Roach, we've got Rojas's location. Headed west along the upper levels of the favela. We'll keep him from doubling back on our side. Keep going and cut him off up top. Go tight for backup. You're gonna have to do this on your own. Good luck. Out.
Okay. This is probably the longest level so far.
We're taking heavy fire from the militia here, but I'm still tracking Rojas. He's got into a building. Ghost, you see him? Roger that. He's got me up a truck and carrying a black duffel bag.
Oh, I'm not good at this at all.
Watch the rooftops! There are a few crossbows and RPGs and machine guns positioned up high. Taking heavy fire from the militia here, but I'm still tracking Rojas. Going into a building. Ghost, you see him? Roger that. He's climbing up a tree right down the right double thing. Go, go! Watch the rooftops! There are a few crossbows and RPGs and machine guns positioned up high. Watch the rooftops! There are a few crossbows and RPGs and machine guns positioned up high. Lurch, we're taking heavy fire from the militia here, but I'm still tracking Rojas. He's going into a building. Lurch, you see him? Roger that. He's climbing up a tree right down the right double thing. Lurch, we're keeping him from coming back. Keep moving to intercept. Go, go! Keep going! Rojas is still heading towards your side of the favela. Coach, don't let the militia pin you down for too long. Use your flashbang cover. I'll say I'm in again. What? Talk to me. I'm on to it. Try to hold back through the Abbey's belongings. Roger that. Stay on it.
Oh, I don't like this gun at all. Oh boy, that was pretty bad.
Lurch, we're taking heavy fire from the militia here, but I'm still tracking Rojas. He's going into a building. Ghost, you see him? Roger that. He's climbing up a tree right down the right double thing. Lurch, we're keeping him from coming back. Keep moving to intercept. Go, go!
Getting shot. Getting shot from somewhere nearby. Yeah, you have to be really good on your reflexes here. I'm not that good. But I have to admit, this is entertaining. Really entertaining. The music is what helps make this more interesting.
I've got a visual on Rojas. He's cutting through the market. Roger that. I'll head to the rooftop and try to cut him off on the right. He's going to have no choice but to head west. Be advised, I'm about half a click into the market. I can see Rowan running across the rooftop on my right side. Roger that. Roach, we're allowing him closer to your side of the hill. Keep an eye out for Rojas. He's still making his way across the rooftop. Soldados inimigos adiante! I've got Rojas in my sight. I can go for a clean leg shot. We can end it here. Negative. We can't risk it. Do not engage. Bollocks! Roger that. Look, keep moving uphill. I've cut him off. He's got nowhere to go but west over the rooftop into your area. Roach, I spotted Rojas. He's making a run for it. He's heading your way. Don't shoot. We need him alive and unharmed. Roach, we're gonna cut him off in the summit. Keep pushing him that way. Go, go!
Oh yeah. Oh boy, I'm not really good at this, but that's okay.
Into your area. Roach, I spotted Rojas. He's making a run for it. He's heading your way. Into your area. Roach, I spotted Rojas.
You cannot shoot him in the leg. You can't shoot him in the leg. You can't shoot him in the leg. That's lame. Gotta wait for this thing to reload. Yeah, the music is already very interesting. Nope. I already lost count how many times I've died. That's okay. Pretty sure the FPS should be high here. Yep, it's high. Oh, the game just stuttered a bit. Yeah, I thought I killed that guy, but no, I guess more spawn. Yep. Even the game is telling me, nope, you gotta get moving. Switched to a different gun. The long reload time. Oh boy, this is annoying. Always go for the head.
Ghost, I'm going far right. Roger that. He's gonna get away. No, he's not.
Runner, this is Bravo 6. We've got the package. I repeat, we have got the package.
Coordinates to follow. Bollocks! The skies are clear. Send the chopper now. Command's got their head up their ass. We're on our own.
If I did not mess up, this level's actually much shorter than that.
San Bravo, we're reading 70 bogeys in your sector. Please verify.
Very funny, Station. That's a big negative, over.
Yeah, might be a glitch in one of the ACS modules.
San Bravo, be advised, running diagnostics to scan for malfunction.
The skies are clear,
level
Station.
in this
You got yourself some
campaign?
phantom dots. Over.
Zulu X-Ray 6, signs in your sector of some 100 bogeys. Please advise.
Negatory, Station. Scope is clear. I don't know what to tell you. Solar interference, heavy sunspot activity today.
Sierra Delta, we may have a minor ACS fault here. Do you have anything on your scope? Sierra Delta, repeat.
I'm looking at fighter jets over I-95! How the hell did they get through?
Stand by, attempting to contact the nearest unit in that sector.
I read you. This is 1st Battalion, 75th Ranger Regiment. Sergeant Foley, acting commander of Hunter 2-1. Do you copy? Over.
All stations be advised. Satellite surveillance has been disabled. SOSUS
Again, the audio mixing is... I don't know. It'd be nice to control that.
This is Hunter 2-1, requesting air support. Over.
Hunter 2-1, all air support is already engaged. Additional ground support is en route to your position, but has encountered heavy resistance. Over.
Roger that, Overlord. Be advised, we have encountered enemy armor and are proceeding on foot. Over.
Overlord copies all. Good luck. Out.
Sarge, did HQ just tell us to go F ourselves?
Hold your fire. Don't engage that BTR. They haven't acquired us. Anyway, stay behind it.
Again, the visuals are great.
On the smoke coming from the crash site. That's where Raptor went down. We're spotted. Ramirez, use your smoke grenades. Done. Cover him. Throw a smoke grenade on that BTR. Got a Tango in the open. Contact, 12 o'clock. Use the cover of the smoke to run past the BTR into the alley. Ramirez, come to the alley. He's breaking from cover.
Okay. Again, even though the graphics here are kind of dated, it has a style.
On me! Go, go, go!
Sentry gun. Ramirez, get to the roof and check out the supply drop. Fire target inside the burger town. I got eyes up. Copy, I got it. What about anti-tank weapons? Air support. We're all out.
Heads up, ladies. We got trucks to the south.
Right. Hold the fort.
He's coming from the south. 2 dozen plus foot mobiles.
They're using smoke to cover their advance.
Squad, this is Hunter 2-1 actual. Switch to thermal optics if you got them.
Contact the control car. Copy, target acquired.
Contacts to the north. Team, shift your fire north.
Okay.
They're laying down smoke screen to the north. Roger. Switch to thermal if you got it.
Okay.
Squad, hostiles on the roof. Turn around.
Guys, achievement. Achievements still work after all these years. Nice.
Looks like Ivor's had enough. Overdone. Give me a sit rep on Raptor. Over. Raptor is secure and stable. Roger that. Everyone, check your weapons and ammo. They'll be back. 2-1 Delta, be advised. 2 BTRs coming in from the north. Roger that. What the hell was that? Ramirez, get the f*** off the roof! Get down off the roof now! I have a visual on an enemy UAV operator remote piloting those missiles. He's inside that diner to the west, over. Ramirez, get over there and kill it, SOB! I'm sending part of the squad to help you out. Go!
Okay.
Get down! One of the BTRs has a visual on you! Get behind something solid. That BTR's got you in the sight.
We got a man down!
We go through this door? No.
Incoming! Back door!
Ramirez, neutralize that enemy armor! Good to take those targets. That's a kill. One more to go.
I'm moving!
Ramirez, neutralize that enemy armor!
Nice.
Ramirez! Tango near the dumpster!
That's a direct hit, Hunter 2-1. Keep up the fire.
This never gets old.
He's down.
Just keep spamming.
You got him. Good kill. He's down. Good kills, Hunter 2-1. Good kills.
Unlimited resources.
Nice work, Deke. Regroup over here.
You got him. Good kill.
Enemy fast movers! Take cover! 2-1 Actual, you still there? Roger that. Everyone, listen up. New plan. Ramirez, take your team and secure the Burger Town. We're gonna move Raptor over there. This location has been compromised. Everyone else, listen up. We're moving Raptor ASAP. Stack up by the south entrance of Nate's. We need to get the hell out of this building before those fast movers make another pass.
Stone! They're defending that Burger Town! Can't get a shot! He's out of my line of sight! Smith, cover me! Cool, I got it!
That's a direct hit, Hunter 2-1. Keep up the fire. Good kills, Hunter 2-1. Good kills.
This is
Ramirez,
fun.
we still got hostiles near the Burger Town. We need to move.
Stone! I'm on it! Frag out!
Squad, be advised. We're gonna move Raptor from Nate's to the Burger Town as a group.
Ramirez! Contacts next to the Mexican restaurant!
On 3! 1!
That's a direct hit, Hunter 2-1. Keep up the fire. Go, go, go!
Watch your fire!
Good kills, Hunter 2-1. Good kills. 5+ confirmed kills. Nice work, Hunter 2-1. Tango down. Hunter 2-1, that's another 5+ confirmed.
On me! Squad, I've made it to the Brigadown meat locker. Raptor is inside and secure. The door is shut. You guys keep Ivan out.
That's a direct hit, Hunter 2-1. Keep up the fire.
Friendly convoy is off the mic.
Be advised, Hunter 2-1, you have an enemy patrol by that bank to the north. Over. 10+ KIAs. Good hit, good hit. Good kills, Hunter 2-1. Good kills.
I'm just spamming this the heck out of this. Why not? I'm pretty sure not the only one that did this back in the day.
Hunter 2-1, relay from Goliath 2. Enemy reinforcements approaching from the west. Over. He's down. Oh, man, that's at least 10 more confirmed, Hunter 2-1. Good shooting. That's a direct hit, Hunter 2-1. Keep up the fire.
Good.
Be advised, Hunter 2-1, you have an enemy patrol by that bank to the north. Over.
That went as long as it could.
The Predator is offline! I repeat, the Predator is offline!
The UAV is offline.
That went as about as well as I expected. Again, not the best at this, but it's just entertaining. Okay, we'll finish this level and we're done for the day.
Hunter 2-1, be advised, 15+ enemy foot mobiles approaching north of your location. Over.
Be advised! The Predator is offline! I repeat, the Predator is offline! We got him in down! Contact to the north!
We're going back and forth in this one little area.
Hunter 2-1, this is Overlord. We got a visual on a pair of enemy attack helicopters headed for your area. Over.
Solid copy, Overlord. Team, take down that helicopter. Go! Team, I saw a Stinger missile in that tower to the west.
Can't get a shot. He's out of my line of sight.
Okay. The caravans, when they were still popular. They still kind of are nowadays. I don't know.
Copy.
Nice work. That heli is down.
Hunter 2-1, Goliath 1 has a visual on a hostile patrol coming from the southeast. Over. Hunter 2-1, relay from Goliath 1. You got an enemy helicopter loaded for bear approaching your area. Over.
Eyes up! The enemy gunship coming in hot! The second helo just showed up. Take it down! Team, I saw a couple of stingers on the roof of Nate.
Yeah, we're basically putting back and forth in this one area. Starting to get a little repetitive.
Hey, check your fire! Ramirez! Targeted your 3 o'clock!
Back to the roof again. Backtracking.
Cecily! Target 2 o'clock!
Nice work. That heli is down. The convoy is here. Everyone on me. We're getting the hell out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Ramirez, the convoy is just to the south of Burgertown. Get your ass over here. Move.
Ramirez! I see a guy near the Burger Town side!
Ramirez, we gotta get back to the convoy. Let's go. The convoy is here. Everyone on me. We're getting the hell out of here. Let's go. Let's go.
Just run for it.
Ramirez, the convoy is just to the south of Burgertown. Get your ass over here. Move.
Hunter 2-1, this is Overlord. Give me a sit rep, over.
Overlord, Hunter 2-1, be advised. Precious cargo is secure. Repeat, precious cargo is secure. We're off the mic.
Overlord copies all. Good job. Out.
Squad, we still got 2,000 civvies in Arcadia. If you got a family there, it's your lucky day. We're gonna go save their lives.
All right, I gotta go, but let's see what the final, let's see what the next level is gonna be. I'm so bad at this.
We're sorry. All lines are busy at the moment. Please hang up and try your call again later.
I can't get anyone on the home.
War has been drawn to the shores of the United States.
Troops already stretched to the growing point. Scattered all over the world.
The Russians must have copied the ACS module. Got the key to every lock in America.
And they're killing 1,000 Americans for every dead civilian in Moscow. Looks like we're all out of friends.
I know a guy. Let's find a payphone, if they still exist.
All we got out of Rojas is that the only guy Makarov hates worse than Americans is locked up in a gulag.
That's all we've got. If this con's the bait to catch that psychopath, let's hang him from a tree.
Sir, the militia's closing in. Almost 200 of them, front and back.
We're gonna have to fight our way to the LZ. Let's go.
Oh, we're back to this area again. Okay, we're just gonna save and quit. Yeah, I'm not the best at Call of Duty, as you can tell, but it's entertaining. I can respect that. And these achievements still work. Cool. I gotta go here, folks. I gotta get about this webcam issue, because it's not registering at all. I don't know why. Maybe I have to restart the computer. I don't know. But anyway, I'll find out. I'll see you guys.